Good evening again. You will have to bear with me while I snack. I hope we're all right. We're back. We're double dipping. We are about to watch Scotland and Morocco. We've got the amazing sight of the Scottish national anthem at the moment, which is normally sung very passionately. Excuse me while I eat, people, please. I didn't have time after the other stream. Loud as ever, the Scots. Very good away fan base. They are loving it. Good evening, Dan. How are you? Hey, Liz. MJ, I've just been watching some TikToks of them in bars and on boats and all sorts. They know how to drink. They're just there to have a good time. There's no expectations on that side. They're very realistic about, what they're capable of doing. But they've got their work cut out tonight, haven't they? Say apologies for the rustling and me nibbling. Very different to the Moroccan anthem. Look, the cameraman nearly missed Brahim Diaz then. Yeah. Let's see whether he does, it'll be an awesome experience for Dom Hyam, but or potentially an awesome experience. And he will be a better footballer for that experience. So, but the real reason we're all here is to watch the Moroccan number 6. We're all here to see Bouadi play. He's probably going to move this summer from Lille in France to a big European club for a fee around 60 or 70 million quid, I would have thought. Sorry, Dan. I didn't have enough time to eat between the last stream I did and this one, so I had to squeeze that in. I know people hate it because when I've been doing the podcast in the early days, if I was ever eating, I would always get loads of people complaining. Although Mark manages to get away with it at half time, I don't know how, when he's eating pies and all sorts. So yeah. This will be tough for Scotland. Morocco are a really accomplished side, keep the ball well. Bouadi will break up play and pick the ball up off the back line and drive. El Khanous is dangerous on the one side. Brahim Diaz is dangerous on the other. The fullback on the right, Hakimi, is sensational. Saibari, I think, is just about to join Bayern Munich. So the Moroccan number 11, who's the main striker, he's going to go to Bayern Munich for about 55 million quid. So they are really talented, Morocco. Under the radar talented. Nobody's talking about them. But I'm saying this without being able to see the draw, right? It wouldn't surprise me if they went deep to like they upset somebody in like the quarter final, or maybe got to a semi final. They are a really good side. Scotland scoring first. Yes, Josh. Scotland scoring first would make it really interesting. Hope you're all right, Josh. I thought you'd be streaming this game, mate. So maybe maybe you're just having a rest before it starts, or maybe you've got one of the other boys on the local pundit doing this game. I like Bono, Yassine Bono, the goalkeeper for Morocco. I really like him, but he is. I think did he go to Saudi or somewhere like that? I think he was in he was playing in Spain. I think he took a payday. Yeah, he went to Al Hilal and took a payday. So Brahim Diaz is Real Madrid. Saibari is now Bayern. He scored a lovely goal as well the other day, Saibari. So Fop Mob at the moment. Fop Mob at the moment thinks. Oh, you're jumping on a plane. Where are you off anywhere exciting, Josh? Or are you just going up to the other gaff? Fop Mob thinks Scotland are playing a 5-4-1 with Che Adams up front. So this will be interesting if that is the case. I'm not on the clock, am I? Again, I've got to be careful here. On the clock. So it'll be interesting if that is the case, because we've just seen Australia do that, haven't we? And it didn't end well for them, basically. It would imply that Scotland don't think they can outplay Morocco. Just listening for the countdown and watching the ref so I can get my clock right. Yeah, I think I'm about right. I think we are about right. Hey, Tommy, how are you? Mol, you can't show the game. You get copyright infringement and you lose your channel. Don't even go there. Although something is brewing for people who followed the story over the summer of the channel, my previous channel going. Something is brewing in the background. Not that we'll fix that or get me the channel back, but somebody has got the bit between their teeth and has found some information out and is not happy with what's gone on, let's say, with the drone channel. So let's see how that plays out. Let's see. Morocco in white. See, I put them in red and there's me. Look, I put them in red and green, thinking they would be in red and green, and they are not. So something else I need to fix. Instead, they're in white, and they're in the background. And there's a goal, and it is Saibari. He's deadly. This guy is absolutely deadly. That's why Bayern Munich have given you 55 million quid for him. And your game plan now has gone out the window, Scotland. What a goal. I'm not even watching the goal, so I can't even... It's an unbelievable hit. Let me see. So if you watch the replay, you'll see what Saibari does is he looks across the box to see if there's anybody to pass to, and then makes the decision to hit it. And Angus Gunn has seen his eyes and thinks he might cross it, and that's bought him a fraction of a second, and Saibari just smashes it home. I missed because I was faffing around. I missed we'll try and do some better analysis at half time when we see the goal again. I think there might have been a bit of iffy defending in there as well. But yeah, he's a very talented Liz. Very talented. It's his second goal at the World Cup. He plays in Holland at the moment for PSV Eindhoven. And he is about to go to Bayern Munich, as I say. They've already been watching him. They've scouted him, and away he's going to go. And that's tough now for Scotland. If your game plan was 5-4-1 and we're going to try and score on set pieces and maybe a counter attack, and you go 1-0 down, it kind of makes a bit of a faff of your plan. Angus Gunn, by the way, is somebody that when I was drafting up goalkeeping options in at the start of the summer, I was thinking who might Wrexham take a look at if they do decide to have an experienced goalkeeper. Angus Gunn is one of them because he's a free agent. And he is the type of goalkeeper. It wouldn't surprise me if teams like Wrexham, who want an experienced number one to come in, somebody like would have a look at him. He wouldn't be my top choice, but he might be on a list that you would make. Very well. Liz says she's partial to a Dutch footballer. They technically excellent, but they are notorious that they're the best side never to have won a World Cup, probably, because they just row all the time. They have terrible infighting. Every tournament you hear stories about them infighting. They definitely are a 5-4-1, Scotland. Che Adams, of course, is playing up front, who lots of people have been putting on shopping lists for Wrexham. There's very tenuous links. Hey, all right, Kath. There's very tenuous links with Wrexham. Here comes Scotland, however. Let's just have a look. Yeah, they broke it up. Look at that. How quick they broke that up. Very tenuous links to Wrexham. I'm not sure. He's not a prolific goal scorer at all, Che Adams. Lots of championship, bit of premiership experience, I think, but doesn't score more than 10 goals in a season. How does that raise our bar? I'm not sure. The diminutive number 10 that is Brahim Diaz is one to watch. Very talented, creative, will arrive late and score goals. Good, sort of 20, 25 yards out, he's deadly. But we're all here to see that Moroccan number 6. Let's see if he can carry on his World Cup with another man of the match performance. So I'm not sure Google really knows, Marie. However, there's a bit of a counter coming from Scotland. A little bit of a counter. Yeah, not enough bodies. Got to get bodies forward, Scotland. If it was me, I would definitely be looking. I would definitely be shopping for a goalkeeper. If what we've seen at the end of the season, I'm afraid you go out and you get an absolute top draw number one, who might improve the defenders in front of you, which we've obviously had a problem with. We were terrible defending last season. So an experienced top class number one might do that for you as well. You see, that's what people aren't talking about. But what we think and what Google thinks doesn't matter, does it? It's what Phil Parkinson thinks. And that's the bit we don't know yet. But we'll find out soon enough, because links will, real genuine links will start to appear. So we'll find out. Morocco settling down now. Just keeping the ball. Just happy to keep the ball. When you see him pass the ball backwards, by the way, which if you're watching a game or if you're at a football game, you'll see lots of fans getting frustrated when a pass goes backwards. The reason they do that is they're trying to draw midfielders and defenders out of position. They're trying to get people to leave space so that they can then hit that space and try. Oh, there's a good ball. A Morocco in here. Is he overhit it? Oh, he overhit it. Damn it. Yeah, so they're just trying to create space when they do it, but people just assume, oh, they've gone backwards. That's crap. But there is a purpose to it when they shift the ball backwards normally. So let's have a look. If Scotland, so Scotland have changed shape now, according to FOTMob. They've gone 4-1-4-1. So they have reacted to that goal. But if they are going to play like Scotland, very clearly are not just going to bomb players forward when they haven't got the ball. They are going to retreat back. The key is when they have got the ball, they have to get these bodies forward. Have to commit. You have to be brave, commit players, and be accurate. Be really accurate with whatever you're doing in the final third, whether it's a cross or a pass to somebody in the box. You've got to be super accurate. Don't give the ball away sloppily. And they'll rely on McTominay is obviously the man for Scotland. They'll be very reliant on him. He's been incredible since he left United. He went to Napoli. Speak of the devil, he's on the ball now. He can do something out of nothing, McTominay. He was never used in the right position at Man United. I think they pigeonholed him as a defensive midfielder. And it turns out, really, he's not. He's like a number 8. He's more of an attacking midfielder. Scotland just getting a bit of possession. Oh, Morocco have turned it over. This is dangerous. This could be 2. Oh, I'm not sure how they haven't made it 2. Scotland are furious. They want a foul earlier in the move. Malcolm Christie does. I'm not sure that is a foul. I think he just took a bit too long. How did Buadi miss it? There's a great ball. Buadi just is too late. This game could have been over then. Wow. What a chance that was. Wowzer. What's the sort of, I'm just trying to see if what's the sort of temperature and stuff there. 24 degrees. That's quite a nice temperature to play football in. I haven't got any humidity or anything, so I don't actually know what's that like. Here they come again. Oh, they should have played in. I think it was Brahim Diaz. They missed a massive chance there. Oh, hello. Oh, Scotland are rocking a bit here. Scotland are rocking. Oh, Infantino. Is that Infantino there in the hat looking like a right prat? Right, let's see. Set piece. You'd think Scotland would be good at defending this. Let's have a look. Morocco play it short. Work the ball, not County-esque. Got an overlap. Scotland have gone to sleep. Who's number 7? Is it McGinn? John McGinn, fast asleep then. Got to keep your eye on that number 2, Hakimi. He is... he's an unbelievable right back. So attacking. He... when he plays for his club side, he starts at right back and ends up playing as a striker. That's the sort of rotations that he ends up doing. So I'm not a fan of Mazraoui at left back. He's not my type of player. He's a right-footed fullback, really. I'd find a left-footed player to play there. See Angus Gunn does. Angus Dunn, who's in goal, his dad was a very famous goalkeeper back in the late 80s and 90s called Brian Gunn. Played for Norwich City, who had some unbelievable games in Europe. They beat Bayern Munich, in fact, in Europe one year. Norwich. I don't think he's quite as good as his dad, but see there, they've lumped a long ball there for Che Adams to chase, and he's done really well. But even if he wins it, there's not enough bodies there. We could have no hydration breaks, Liz. That would be even better. Here's Buadi. Where is he going to end up? Who's going to give 60 odd million quid for him? Somebody is. Somebody is. See Morocco. Look at the Morocco are really oh, there's quite a high press from Scotland there actually. Morocco are able to change the tempo of the game if you watch. They will speed things up when they attack, but in their own half, they will be quite methodical and just take the sting out of it and just keep the ball. Just knock it about. Try and draw Scotland out. They're very comfortable on the ball. Where Buadi is now, they've got no centre forward now. Buadi had come out to the left flank. Breaks down. Scotland need to start keeping the ball. Don't rush it. See how... Oh, I got away with that. McTominay had given the ball away then. But look at the white shirts there. Scotland are having an attack. There was 2 or 3 blue shirts and 6 or 7 white shirts. I'm not sure, Dave. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a reducer. That's what we used to call that. Ferguson has just absolutely nailed somebody in the midfield. We've got John Champion and Ali McCoist commentating in the UK, and Ali McCoist was just saying what I've been saying. They need to be tighter with the ball. Can't give it away so sloppily. Possession 65% to Morocco. And that's fine if it's all in Morocco's half and they're not doing anything. The problem is they've already hurt them. So if Scotland are 1-0 down and Morocco are having 70% of the ball, the chances are they're not going to get a goal. So they are going to have to even that up a little bit somehow. That was a good tackle, El Canoes. You do fear a little bit for Scotland here in this game. Sloppy again. See, Morocco won the ball back in midfield there, and they were not in a rush to get forward. What a ball that was, though. What a ball that was. Oh, they've nearly scored again. What a pass. I need to see that again. Was that a late run by Hakimi? Need to see it again. Not sure exactly what happened, but Angus Gunn saved the day there. Lumped the ball forward. Not sure there's a foul there. Scotland have just been penalised for. John McGinn's been penalised for I don't know what. Let's have a look here. Hanley does a terrible job of defending. Hakimi gets in. And Gunn does brilliantly with his to hang a leg out. That is dreadful defending from Grant Hanley. But Angus Gunn does really well there. They are a nice side to watch, aren't they, Morocco? It's really hard if you've got a roaming right back like Hakimi, like Morocco have. Really hard to mark him because he just makes a really random run that you're just not expecting. You're not expecting a right fullback to make a run like that to a centre forward position. That might be it's a throw in. I think it's close to a corner. That was. Are they? Do they think it's a corner? Does he give a corner? Oh, he has give a corner. I knew it was close. Thought it was close. You got to watch Chaddy Riyad here. Yeah. Might be another corner, is it? Yep. Issa Diop's a big boy, number 14. You can see at the back post there, but well defended Scotland. Don't know why they're appealing for an offside there. That's silly. That's a poor ball from Hakimi. That's not like him. So Scotland are all right to that point. They can play out. They get to the midfield third, and then they're getting stuck. See how there's no pass on now. Ferguson doesn't know what to do, so he's gone. He's gone actually backwards to might be Tierney. I'm not sure who it is. They've got stuck because Morocco are doing a good job further up the field and blocking passing lanes. There you go. That's a better ball. You just got to be brave sometimes and play the ball through a couple of players, and you have to hope that they don't stick a leg out and nick it. The last player to break a leg in the World Cup was a Moroccan in 2022. Is that right, Anna? And Coney's taken that mantle then, hasn't he? Yesterday, was it last night? It was last night, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. McTominay just did a brilliant run off the ball there, but it was to make space for somebody else, and Scotland didn't really utilise it. It's really difficult when you're at home because you don't always get a wide angle of what's going on. Whereas when you're at a game, you can obviously pick and choose what you want to watch, but don't always follow the ball if you're watching football. Look at the players running off the ball. He might give that. The ref, yeah, he did. He's given a foul on Che Adams. He's going to book him as well. He's not argued he's a Diop, so he obviously he's holding him. That's right. Well done, ref. He spotted the hands holding. The Scotland fans are showing on the telly at the moment. They just don't care. They're there for should we say for the camaraderie is what the Scotland fans are there for. What we're going to do here? What have we got here, Scotland? Let's have a look. Is it something clever or something simple and obvious? I'm not sure. I'm not sure they know what they're doing. It's a little clip to Tierney, which is dealt with eventually. It was one of those free kicks that looks like you've not practiced it enough, and it doesn't come off properly. That's not a foul on Hakimi. Hakimi's gone down there like Tierney's smashed him in the back. Oh, there's Pep. Yeah, Hakimi. Oh, hydration break. They're not going to show that. Yeah, Hakimi had gone down as if he'd been elbowed in the back, and he hadn't. So that looked. Scotland have done well to what I would say is that it looked for 5 minutes as if Morocco were going to rack up a couple of goals, and Scotland have quelled that. But they need at the moment they've been no threat, have they? As Grant Hanley again playing somebody onside, he's having a mare, isn't he? Absolute mare Grant Hanley's having so far because that second chance that they had where Angus Gunn hung a leg out, that was poor defending from Grant Hanley as well. I've never rated Grant Hanley. I don't know why Scotland think so much of him. Yeah, I don't know what Pep's going to do next, Maple Synapse, because the talk, and from what I've seen people talking about, the original plan was Pep was always going to leave this summer. Tuchel's contract would have been up, and Pep wanted the England job. He was going to take the England job. But then I think the FA must have been talking to Pep, and he's going, "Well, I'm not sure. Maybe I will be. Maybe I won't be leaving." So they gave Tuchel an extension, and then Pep left. So he's always said England and Brazil he wants to manage. So those are some big screens that we have at these NFL stadiums, aren't they? I don't know. We call them a jumbotron. I'm not sure if you call them something different. But that screen at Foxbury is massive. Scotland are just happy to be there. So their fans just go, they have a drink, they have a good time. They're just happy to be there. Let's see. Let's see what we get from Morocco now. See if Morocco are in the mood and they fancy a few goals and they're going to be attacking and be a problem. If Scotland aren't much of a threat, I think Morocco will just go into that sort of like a malaise and they'll just keep the ball and just probe now and again. Dee, 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 dee. Was it Brazil? Maple Synapse. I think it was Brazil. Brazil's a funny side. They they're a nation that every tournament people go, oh, Brazil will be really good in this. I'm not sure when you look at their individual players. I'm not convinced. Ooh, Scotland pinched the ball then, but again couldn't do anything with it. Yeah, don't talk about these hydration breaks. Just like just makes me angry thinking about it. If only we'd have played, if only Wrexham women would have played Cardiff in Cardiff with Infantino there after this World Cup, so I could have told him what I think of the breaks. Here come Morocco. Is Brahim Diaz in the box? Don't touch him. Oh, El Nui is well. I'm not sure that's landed El Nui's shot from the edge of the box. It's a lovely 1-2 to give Brahim Diaz the ball in the box. El Nui is rushed a little bit. I think Tierney just presses him and he just rushes him a bit and smashes the ball over the bar. That's a nice short goal kick from Mangus Gunn. Big fan of that. Set up. Rob Layton used to do that for Wrexham. You set up the big one to a big man, and everybody shifts over to one side, and then you play a short one to the other side. Big fan of that, but you have to use the ball quick. Scotland didn't. Still enjoying watching. Oh, I see. All right. I think they'd have more than two. Yeah. He did. He did, and he got to hear my singing, which is, I'm sure, it was the highlight of his trip, Dan. I'm sure. No, John McGinn's gone down there looking for. He might have cost his team. Oh, he's not got to because of a terrible touch. Oh, the Scottish will have no problem drinking a pub dry. Oh, no problem. No problem. Always hard to tell, isn't it? When when one team wins, and you're always like, were they great, or were they good, or were they bad? I would have thought Scotland would have comfortably beat Haiti by more than one, but I didn't watch that game, to be honest. So I'm not. I think that was another late night one, so I didn't see it. The problem Morocco have got at the moment is they're just comfortable. They don't need to. Have Scotland have a shot on goal? Let's just see. Scotland haven't had a shot or a shot, so therefore, by proxy, they've not had a shot on target. So they're comfortable at the moment, Morocco. They're not forcing anything. Oops, just keep knocking me microphone. So they're not forcing anything. They are literally going through the motions at the moment. They're almost waiting for the perfect opportunity to come, that the Morocco are. Not trying to force it. Just keep the ball. I see him here, comfortable. This is just keep the ball. They're going backwards, and look, the Scotland players keep coming out to press them. So what you're doing eventually is you're going to go. At some point, you've got to find a forward pass and look for the space that the Scottish players have left, or for a runner. It's not showed itself yet, and it didn't show itself, but that's the idea. Is that right? Is that right? It's about ranch dressing, please. Hey, actually, Ruby, I was thinking about you because England played Kansas in a friendly game the other day, didn't they? I think England won 5-1. Thomas Tuchel had them playing a friendly, playing a what they called a high intensity friendly. Was it 3-1 or 5-1? Maybe I'm doing them a disservice. But they played Sporting Kansas. Yeah, it's game 2 and game 3, Maple Synapse, of World Cups and European Cups that you learn more about a team because you'll start to figure out whether the first game was a fluke or there was a chance there for Morocco. They didn't pick the right pass. Scotland cleared it. It was Mazraoui from the left, I think. Tried a pull back, but it was defended reasonably well by Scotland. They had plenty of bodies back. That place will be full of scouts all watching Buadi tonight. Just happy. Look, they're happy just to go 5 yards, keep the ball, come back, 5 yards, keep the ball. Just no rush, no urgency. We're not learning much about Morocco here at the moment. If Scotland could get a goal out of nowhere from a set piece, then we'd learn a bit about Morocco. Probably Kenny Dalglish. Maybe Archie Gemmell. Oh, eye up. Morocco are going to have a chance. And El Khanous has wasted a chance. I'm not sure whether VAR wouldn't have pulled that back for a foul. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I've never seen that before. I think that might have got cancelled anyway. But it's a terrible effort by El Khanous. It's not the best pass to him, granted. It's bobbling. But it's a crap effort. Do like that Morocco shirt. Love they've got a little bit of the red one that you can see it more. They probably have on the white one as well. I just can't quite see it. They've got a little bit of detail on the sleeve and on the collar. Yeah, I'd have to, let me. 5-1 it was. England won. Yeah. I couldn't remember whether it was 3 or 5, but they won 5-1. Thomas Tuchel's been trying to keep England players on their toes and at it. Keeping the players who aren't playing, he's been on them. Hey, Richie, I actually think Cody and Tozer would be a better centre-back pairing. Do you mean than the one Scotland have got, Richie? Oh, it's Hakimi. Watch him. Watch Diaz. Don't touch him. He'll be down in a flash. Oh, he's turning somebody inside out there. He's done too much now, though. And then he just smashes it in the end. That was a weird choice. Scotland have got a chance of a counter here. But look how quick the Moroccans are back. Now, granted, I think Hakimi's committed a foul. Somebody's committed a foul on a Scotland play. It wasn't Hakimi, it was somebody else. In fact, it's Ainui, who's actually looks like he could have lost a tooth. He's got a tissue in his mouth as if he's lost a tooth or cut a gum at least. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me, Richie, before. You might not have been in, you might not have been watching. I don't understand them picking Hanley at all. Didn't he go on loan to Birmingham last year or the year before, and he barely kicked a football? He was at Norwich at the time, I think, and he went on loan. Did they get him late in the window? I just don't. He's just don't understand it. But he's Kieran Tierney with a free kick. It's poor, really. And then that's a poor touch from Hendry. And he was offside anyway. Yeah. Oh. They were offside. Grant Hanley was offside from the free kick. I mean, just like you're a team that's having very little. Let's have a look at the possession. So they're having Morocco have had 65% of the possession. You get a free kick, which gives you the chance to put the ball into the box for the first time in ages, and Grant Hanley gets himself offside. You'd be like, what are you doing? Drive you mad, it would. Colin Hendry could play better now, yeah. He was a great centre half, wasn't he, Colin Hendry, especially when he was at Blackburn. Hakimi's getting booed by Scotland fans. He must have fouled somebody, I'm assuming he was in. Perhaps it was him who did that foul a minute ago. Oh, what a ball to Brahim Diaz. Too much. See Scotland there, finally get the ball, get a counter attack, give the ball away really soft. It was criminal. That is the correct terminology. It's criminal to be offside there. Yeah, Stephen Hendry would do a better job, Dan. Yeah. Even now, and I think he's got the yips, hasn't he, now in snooker? Even now, so he's done really well. I think he's got a YouTube channel, hasn't he? I think he does some stuff on YouTube now. Stephen Hendry, easily the greatest, one of the greatest ever, but at the time he was the world's best snooker player, wasn't he? He was untouchable for 10 or 15 years. Well, it felt like 10 or 15 years he was untouchable. Maybe it wasn't that long, but oh, there you go. That's an interesting free kick. Buwadi has just felt like he's been fouled and held the ball in his hand while he's on the floor. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. You got to wait for the whistle. Who's the new ref? Oh, Stephen Hendry is the new ref on Big Break, is he? Right. I saw Jim Davidson. I think he's another one who's got a YouTube channel, and he was talking about the new Big Break series. He was being nice. He was saying he hopes it does well, but it's going to be difficult to be as good as the original TV show because I really like John Virgo, who we sadly lost last year. Such a good commentator he was. So we've got a few minutes left. Well, what are we going to have? We're going to have 3 minutes of injury time at least because of the break. 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 or 6 minutes. And that's what I always find these periods interesting. Like, how brave do you want to be? Do you just looking? That's a foul. Mazraoui, terrible defender. Mazraoui is terrible defender. I know there's probably one or two Man United fans in the chat here. Mazraoui is not for. I've said he's not for me. I think I call him. He's one of these you describe him as brain dead. You know, he does makes really rubbish decisions. Oh, Big Break was amazing on a Saturday tea time. Dan, behave. I was thinking about Parky Ball, Richie, before when I was talking about at the start of the game, and like Scotland seemed to be lining up in a 5-4-1. It was a bit like they're trying to nick something here rather than, and they might have a chance there. That was a great ball. Oh, they had a free kick there. They had 3 Scotland players trying to get that. Morocco defended it well. Again, that was silly. You can't touch him. Mazraoui falls to the ground theatrically. I don't think he does touch him, actually. Let's have a look at this. That was a good set piece. Saibari did really well marking Hanley, the centre forward. Does really well to be first contact. What do you do if you're Scotland? Do you have a mad couple of minutes and have a go, try and nick something? Or do you just try and sort of get in at half time, 1 down, and reset then? The Scotland fans will be absolutely loving this, by the way. The fact that they can probably drink and take it back to their seat. Obviously, they can't do that in our country, so they will be loving that. They'll all have about 16 pints on the floor, won't they? 5 minutes additional time. Yeah, Ben Gannon, Liverpool player. Very talented. Is he still at Liverpool, Richie? He's still a Liverpool player, but he keeps getting loaned out. Oh, Scotland had half a sniff here. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, McGinn at the back post. Good ball by Robinson. By Tottenham's Andy Robertson. And McGinn on his weak foot slashes one high, and it looks like it was high and a million miles wide, but maybe I've done him a disservice. Oh, you've got it the target. You've got to get that back across the goal. Ideally, it's too wide. It's really difficult to get that on target because you're so far wide. You just try and steer it back across the goal and hope you've got a striker there. Play the advantage. Play the advantage, ref. Go on, Scotland. Here. Go on. Got to use this. Got to use it. Nah, they don't. Ferguson was looking for a pen. Aye up, Che Adams. Couldn't work it. Nice little minute or two that for Scotland. That's not a penalty. Look at that. Terrible dive from Ferguson. Terrible dive. They're just checking the VAR on that penalty. It's not a pen, that. Get on with it. It's never a pen. It's terrible. Kieran Tierney is going to launch this into the box. for Scotland to try and nick one. Ooh, that wasn't the worst little set piece that they've had. They are growing into the game a little bit, yeah. Just go in at half time with a little bit of positivity. Even if you don't get the equaliser, just go in and like try and cause them a problem and give them something to think about. Yeah, it's a bit rudimentary. Oh, they got the ball back, but they'll help themselves, Scotland, if they stay on their feet. They're diving everywhere. Shambles. Get on with it. The thing about people obviously saying, "Are we going to see Dom Iam in the second half?" The problem is, it's like def- central defenders isn't a position you normally sort of swap players. Oh, he did go to Bournemouth, did he, for 20 million? Right. Bit of homegrown money that they then used to pay for Alexander Isak, I'm assuming. Yeah, Morocco just win it back, go all the way back to the centre halves. So this as a performance is like nowhere near as good as they looked against Brazil, Morocco. But I think that's because they've not needed to be. It's going to be half time. They're just knocking the ball around at the back. So the ref might as well blow the whistle now. You don't need to wait, mate. Just get on with it. And there it is. There is our half time. So just the goal in the second minute from Saibari, smashed it into the roof of the net, is the goal that separates the two sides. It's not the end of the world for Scotland, that. Not the end of the world. They're still in it. At least they didn't concede the second goal. That is the key. So yes, Leon, Billy Waters has quit football. Yeah. I did put I put a little TikTok out before of Jamie Carragher doing those famous words about leave the football before the football leaves you. So I thought that was quite apt when I'd seen that Billy had joined Jester City. So yeah. Right, go and get your drink. Go and get your snacks, folks. I'm gonna. I don't need to top up my drink. I'll just go and see what else I've got to nibble on. So go do your toilet break, get your snacks, and we'll come back for the second half in a minute or two. Excuse me. Roy Keane isn't happy. Oh, I forgot to stop my clock. Roy Keane looks like really miserable. Not sure why. He's Irish. I'm not sure what he's worried about, but anyway, it's a bit miserable at half time. What have we missed? Oh, what's Richie messaged me? Let's have a look. I'm looking now, Richie. Hang on. Grant. Oh, it was the Grant Hanley thing. Yeah, he was at Norwich and went on loan to Birmingham, and now he's gone to Hibernian. Yeah, it's weird. Not a very good player. I'm just trying to wind Dell up, but she's not having any of it. Right. Hot and sour soup. Is that a thing? Wow. I just had a few crisps and some little sponge cake. A very plain little sponge cake. So I shouldn't have had that. I should have had some toast or something, but time restrictions mean I couldn't. Thai soup, right? Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Although I am peckish, and now what's that? KFC have got an advert. Oh, it's McDonald's. It's making me hungry. No David Beckham adverts, however. And Leon's had a cup of, I think that's meant to say a cup of Bovril, not Brovel. Unless Brovel is something that I don't know about, whereas Bovril I do. So maybe Brovel is a thing. Half a bag of Doritos and finished off with some orange. Oh, where's it gone? Some orange slices. How the heck do you get that as a thing? Half a bag of Doritos. I guess the orange slices would cleanse the palate from the Doritos. What flavor were the Doritos? Were they the like cheesy ones? Hot and sour soup is common in Chinese American restaurants alongside egg drop and wonton. Okay, interesting. Yeah, cat's out, Michael. So that's the only reason I'm still up, to be honest. Balsamic glazed grilled chicken breast over fettuccine alfredo. Is that what you've had, Nick? At half time? Wow. Richie's had beef monster munch. Can't beat a beef monster munch. And then the hot and what's the hot one? That's the second best one. Ah, right. So Brazil Haiti's at 1:30 a.m. Brazil will win that. Brazil will look half decent because Haiti are not very good. And this time tomorrow morning, everyone's going to be talking about Brazil are going to win the World Cup, and Brazil are not going to win the World Cup. Oh, what do you mean? What's Monster Munch? Let me hang on. Hang on. It's a what we call a crisp. Hang on. Where should we go? If I go here, I will show you. I know you don't really want to see an American shirt. There's Richie's Monster Munch. Oh, you're running in the morning, Dan. Enjoy your run, mate. I might do a park run in the morning because I haven't. I've gone off the boil with me running, so I might do a park run. But get some sleep, Dan. Have a good weekend, mate. Take it easy. Yeah, you can't beat beef Monster Munch like that. I had curry tonight, maple synapse. I had some. That's what I had for my tea. Some chicken curry. No, pickled onions not as good as the roast beef. We've got Duncan Ferguson as the halftime analyst on ITV. For those who don't know, Duncan Ferguson, 6'4", Scottish, mad as a box of frogs. Very famously used to grab people by their throat and just punch their faces in, didn't he? He's like, yeah. And he was just very often drunk when he used to play. Flaming hot, that's the one. That's the other one. It's roast beef, then flaming hot for me. And I'll eat the pickled onion one, but that would be last. That would be last. And my Seahawks flask is it's got some Pepsi Max in it. Pickled onion? No, Liz, no, not having that. It's the third of the three flavors. I think there's only three. That is definitely third in the list. Definitely. That's right, Richie went to prison for absolutely battering two burglars. They picked the wrong house to burgle, so he battered them. That is right. Good evening, Mr. Luke Saunders. Look, we've got a celebrity in the house. Says, what do you think of the first half? Scotland are playing quite poorly and playing it way too safe. Yeah, I agree with that, Luke. But as a consequence of that, Morocco are under no pressure. So they're not pushing themselves to do anything, really. If Scotland could, what I said, Luke, was if Scotland could get a goal, then we'll see what Morocco have got, won't we? Did he throw his cup of tea away? I can't. That rings a bell, on that, but I can't remember. Oh, hang on. Let me get the clock going. Hang on. Look, you're all trying to catch me out here. Oh, I've gone too early. Hang on. I went too early with the clock. Hang on. TV man is on the touchline. He's put his hands up. Oh, we're doing a countdown at half time as well. I hadn't noticed that. I thought we just did that at the start of the game. Why are we counting down at half time? Put that in the bin right now. Richie's got a vodka iron brew. Oh my god, you can't put vodka in an iron brew. I wonder if any of our international friends have had an iron brew. That's quite an experience. Yeah, cheese and onion crisps are nice. They're nice. I like the oven baked ones though. They've got a nice texture to them. Flint, was it? Yeah. You went to Flint, took the cup of tea away. So let's see. Let's give Scotland 5 or 10 minutes to see what they can. Oh, I'm not having Italy on. I'm not having it. I'm bloody countdown. Let's see what Scotland do. How much impetus do they come out with? No, Iron Brew is a very famous drink in Scotland. It bleaches your insides. Let me find your pick. It's bright orange. It's got quite the taste. I'm not sure if I can put that into me. Hang on, let me see. Let me see if I can show you an Iron Brew. Yes, there's some Iron Brew. It's it's quite the thing. The Scots love it because it's. I think that's where it's originally from. So. Yeah. That and some tenant, and that and a can of Tenants. It's right, Liz. It's made from girders. That's what the adverts used to say. Was that been in like the 80s, maybe early 90s? All right, we've got a Scotland long throw, big loopy one. It doesn't come off because Grant Hanley basically messed up the flick header. Scotland absolutely needs Scott McTominay to do something out of nothing here. Not a free kick. Aye, up here goes John McGinn. Brahim Diaz wants a free kick. He's not going to get one. McGinn gets into the box, looks for a penalty. He's give it. He's give Scotland a... No, he hasn't. He's give a goal kick. I thought he'd give the pen. Oh, I thought he'd give the pen then. The problem with John McGinn is he's become famous for diving. So, like, you just know that he's always looking for a pen. VAR are just looking at it. I think they'll clear it. Yeah, they have cleared it. Boos ring out at Foxborough. Oh, that was one of them that Richie will tell you 10 years ago, you just laugh at the player, don't you? If you're the defender, you laugh at him, look at him on the floor, and you just get on with it. Whereas nowadays, you just never know with these VARs and these crap refs. That was nice play from Buadi to bring the ball out of the back. And here goes El Canoose. It's a good cutback for Saibari. It's hit the bar. Whoa. He actually mishits the shot into the ground, I think. What a run from Saibari across the box. It's an unbelievable run by this forward. Just can't get a clean contact on it. Defender blocks it. Wow. Not sure who blocked that. Might have been Hendry. What a block that was. Here's a big cross. Oh, not defended particularly brilliantly. Grant Hanley puts it out. Those Morocco shirts are, I mean, I'm not a big fan of that, of the white, but the detail on those shirts are incredible. You can't quite see it. It's got pattern up the middle of the chest and on the collars. TV is doing it no justice. Oh, what a save by Angus Gunn. Oh, front post corner. It might be El Canoes who headed it. What's the why is the ref stopping this? Oh, he's got a ripped shirt. I knew he's got a ripped shirt from the corner. That's a good save from Angus Gunn. I tell you, he's going to be a. Richie's trying to sell me the Morocco shirt for £13.87. Um, I tell you, Angus Gunn is going to be a sneaky pickup for somebody. He's nowhere near the shot stopper that Arthur is, but you would get other aspects to his game, like here come Morocco, like the kick in and the command of his box. Oh, Scotland have played himself into trouble there. Ruby's getting some love. There you go. Just what she needs at the moment, I think. It's good to see. Listen. You choose where you want to buy your shirts from. No judgment is made anymore. Now they've got up to sort of £80 to £100 for a shirt. You buy them from DH Gate or Kits 26 is another one that's doing the rounds at the moment, I think, on in the UK. You know, these manufacturers and these clubs, if you weren't charging so much, nobody would have a problem. And these Premier League kits are like, it's 85 quid for a fan version of a shirt and about 120 for a player version, which is a bit tighter and might be a slightly different material. It's just like, no. Give over. The green one is nice because you can see the detail more on the collar. That white one does look nice, but you can't see it's got some very light, either gold or beige detail on it, which the camera isn't picking up. Well, it isn't on my telly. Maybe it is on yours, but it's not on mine. I don't think that was a foul, by the way. Morocco players just screamed as he's gone down. Richie. Oh, I can't put it up on screen because of me things. Richie says, contact him privately for buying Moroccan shirts. He will throw in a free Wrexham cap with an England flag on the side of it. Well, that's the same for bags of crisps, Ruby. Like, they're half full of air now, aren't they? Oh, here comes Scotland. Hang on, what's going on here? That's a free kick. Buadi has pushed him. Oh, this is the problem. Scotland have cried wolf too much. They nicked the ball off Hakimi. Buadi absolutely pushes the Scotland player there. That is a stonewall. Why is he holding his face? I do not know. That's embarrassing. That tackle from Hendry to block the Saibari shot, they're just showing it. That's brilliant. Perfect, Leon. That's exactly it. Watch the match in your fake top on your Fire Stick. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That is the way. He's got a boot full of them. Yeah, he has. You should keep your eye out on some of those fake sites, though, because they do have an uncanny ability to get templates of the kits before they're officially launched. So, yeah, keep your eye out there on those fake kit sites. In fact, I might just have a look now and see what comes up for the. I haven't looked at Wrexham for ages, so I'll have a look. Just see what comes up. It'd be funny if the new kits were there, wouldn't it? It'd be like, oh yeah. The little rumor I heard was Independence Day is when the home shirt launches. But that was just obviously was a rumor. Oh, hello. Morocco might score here. No, well blocked. Brahim Diaz didn't do anything. Nah, nothing there yet. They're all this season's. Rumor has it they'll put all the hats in the away end for our first game. That'll be interesting if it's Swansea or Cardiff, Richie. Wonder Boy. What a guy. I was speaking to him earlier, actually. He messaged me. He's a legend. Kieran Tierney in trouble here. Oh, this could be Dom Hyam territory. Hang on. Kieran Tierney, who is famous for being injured, has gone down injured. This could be Dom Hyam territory. If he's injured. Oh, here comes Ben Gannon Doak. So are they going to switch Robertson? Oh, they're going to leave Tierney. They're going to take Tierney off and put Ben Doak on the left side and not bring a centre half on. What are they going to do here? They won't. I don't think they'll take a chance with Tierney because he is made of glass. So I think they're going to take him off. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to stay with the four at the back, but bring a more attacking player on. No, the club have not announced anything on the Champions League front. Now that's interesting. McGinn's come to the left. The Mexican shirts were hanging outside a shop. Yeah, when we go to Egypt on holiday, you get loads of fakes there, but they're decent copies and stuff. You buy a cheap rip-off for about nearly any kit for about £6 English. And they're outside when you go to the markets. They're outside all the shops, and they're all trying to sell you their knockoff shirts. McTominay's dropping deeper now to get the ball. You'll notice. Here come Morocco, and here's El Canouse. He's overhit that though. I think. Yeah, he just overhit that. That's why his cross was poor. He over it. Oh, that's lovely. Look at bloody Mazraoui again. Honestly, he's bloody absolutely dreadful. Honestly, he's a disgrace, Mazraoui is. Even Steve Clark knows. Look, we just got a replay then. He's like, effing hell. Absolute dreadful footballer. Stealing a living, he is. Hopeless footballer. That was a waste of a free kick from Morocco. This second half has carried on like the first half ended, didn't it? Disjointed, no flow. Hakimi flashes one across the past the far post. Scotland going to get into this game? Nothing at all in the final third. They can barely get the ball into midfield. That's dreadful. Don't understand. Richie, you're making money on that. Do you get 3 hats with it though? I guess that's that's the question. Do you just get 1 hat because it's 1 order of 3 shirts? Buadi's been tidy in the game, but not controlled it like he did the Brazil game. He absolutely run riot on the Brazil midfield. Here comes Scotland. Oh, they've shot over the bar from the edge of the box. Christie. Just stole in. Work a chance. 18 yards out. Doesn't even hit the target. Got to hit the target there. You know, you do get a chance. They've got the labels and everything, Ruby. Come with a little bag of scent for you to put into your drawer. Scotland have just started to get some turnovers here. That's too hard. Robertson can't catch that. What a waste. Come on. It's a lack of quality from Scotland. Bono should be getting hurried up here to take these set pieces. He's really dragging it. It's nice. Morocco trying to build from the back, but again, Scotland nick the ball. Oh, no, they don't. They've just got away with it there. So as impressive as Morocco were against Brazil, they've been underwhelming today against Scotland. The refs give a foul on Hakimi there, and I tell you, I don't think he's had much contact. In fact, there's a yellow card. Let's have a look at the replay. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Let's have a look. No, you can't be giving that. I mean, the linesman is right next to him. You cannot be giving that as a free kick. That's a shambles. Well, you'll have a better chance next season, Leon, with the smaller ballot for people who haven't had a ticket. Oh, Richie. That's actually the watch that they use for the goal line technology, isn't it? Can't lose to a second-minute goal. Come on, Scotland. Let's get going here. According to FOTMob, the best player on the pitch is Saibari with a 7.9 rating. And I mean, apart from the goal and the second effort he had, he's not done an awful lot. No, it's the standard of officiating in this game is poor, I would say. See, Morocco get a little pocket of players, 3 or 4 players, and they're just happy to keep it. And they're just trying to get Scotland to jump out, somebody to move out of position. Don't give that. It's better. It's better refereeing. But look at that ball. Terrible pass from Robertson to Doak, I think it was. I can't believe you're not happy with the ballot, Richie. What's not to like about a ballot? And a price increase, obviously, but they're still decent value, as I think Wrexham know that the ticket's decent value. Are we having a break here, or is this a substitute? Hydration break time. Yeah, let's have a look who they have got on the bench, Richie. That's an interesting point. Who can change the game for them? Shankland. Do you stick Lyndon Dykes on and try and knock the ball long to him? Or do you, like, if you bring Shankland on, you need to provide him with service. And the problem is they're not playing in a way that they're providing a number 9 with service. It'd be interesting if they put Tyler Fletcher on, give him some experience. But that's really it's a tough one. I think I would put Aaron Hickey on to get some attack from fullback. I'm not sure then. They're short in those attacking midfield areas, really. It's not a great pool to choose from, is it? Kenny McLean scored that goal from the halfway line that got him. Well, it didn't get him here because I think did they score again after? Can't remember, but didn't he score that long range goal? This would be a good time to bring on a couple of fresh legs, and that's what they need to do. Finley Curtis, Maple Synapse. Is that who you're thinking? Yeah, it's not a great choice. Billy Dodds and Mo Johnson, yeah. Those were the days. Good old Billy Dodds. Was he Aberdeen and then did he go to Rangers? Can't remember. Oh, here comes Dykes. So Che Adams has gone off for Lyndon Dykes, which Richie was joking, and they have actually done that. And I think they have brought Kenny McLean on for Christie. Beautiful night in Boston, says Josh. Yeah, it does. It does look nice. I don't know. Do you just have a go now, or what? I don't know. Like you've done nothing all game. You might like you're losing anyway. Do you have a go? Is it too early? Do you leave that till the last 10 minutes, 5 minutes to properly like throw the kitchen sink at it? Oh, referee. I- Mo Johnson played for Celtic and Rangers, of course. Can I name any others without Google? I don't think I can, Richie. I'd struggle, I think. Stuart McCall he didn't play for both, did he? I can see him obviously in a Rangers shirt. Didn't play for Celtic as well, did he? Yeah, that goal difference is a problem. I would think so now, Josh. That's looking at the telly at the moment. He's in that position as they're lining up to take the ball. That's his best position. He's definitely getting him in the final third. He's miles better than. He's quite deep at the moment though, so actually, I'm starting to change my mind. A striker who played in the Premier League for Derby. Tommy Johnson? Given a foul there on the goalkeeper by Bengan and Doak. Wasn't Tommy Johnson, Richie? Flame haired little striker. No. I'll probably just get on with that. The fact the goalkeeper's made a big issue out of that, like just I would have to Google it. I can't remember. Oh, he did go to Celta. I thought he went to one. Yeah, so as like I said, clue KM. Is that his initials? Kenny Miller. Oh God. Well done, Leon. You got it from the initials. When I think of Kenny Miller, I see him definitely in a Celtic shirt. I don't see him in a Rangers shirt, but or is it the other way? I see him in the Rangers shirt. I don't see him in a Celtic shirt. Like that picture that comes to your mind is definitely him in a Rangers shirt. But that point you've just made, Leon, about goal difference obviously being a problem. If this is what we're going to get, is games in if round two and round three games are potentially teams going, we don't think we're going to win this game. We're just going to sit back and not concede any more goals. Then it's not working, is it? You've got too many teams. You need to be faffing around with having too many third place teams going through. So there's 4 games today. So look, there's 4 games. Oh, what's going on there? Easy. So we've got Brazil, Haiti next. Turkey and Paraguay. That's like not a very exciting sounding game, so that'll probably be 7-all. What a terrible ball by Mazraoui. He is a dreadful player. Netherlands, Sweden. That's an interesting game. That is potentially a very good game. And then Germany, Ivory Coast as well is a decent. So the games for us in the evening tomorrow, the second 2 games are both really, really good ones. That Netherlands Sweden game looks like makes it good. Yeah, I'm starting to think you're right, Josh. That it's just see the game out, limit the damage, try and nick something if we get a late free kick or a corner. But that's not what the bloody World Cup's about. That's good from Ben Doak, but he just ran out of space. Well, that's where your upsets come from. That's where those draws come from, Richie, innit? You know, just somebody has a bit of a go and there's better. Look at McTominay on the edge of the box. That's where he's going to do more damage. Got to get this ball in the box now. Cannot faff around. Kenny McLean faffing around, loses the ball. They had 4 men in the box, Scotland did, at the back post. Can't waste opportunities like that when you do get forward. You know, nearly last 10 minutes. Go on. Go on. No, that was a bit underwhelming, Gannon Doak. He's hardly busted a gut to get back either, is he, Ben Gannon Doak? Going to be a yellow card here for somebody for the pull. Oh, he's not give it. The refs let him play on. Wow. Get up. Not a foul. Yeah. Ruby's having steamed dumplings now. Wow. You've had your soup and now you're having steamed dumplings. Very nice. I'm watching the World Cup. What more could you want? It doesn't feel like the type of game that you need a centre half to be swapped. Is there any chance though that you stick Dykes and Dom Hyam up front and just knock a long balls for 5 minutes? I don't think so. I think Shankland, Stewart, or Hurst had come on before him. So, although Ross Stewart will do well to stay fit, that's the problem he has. It's hard for Morocco, but yeah, you're right, Liz. They've not. You're seeing the levels tonight. That said, I was expecting more from Morocco. I thought Morocco would quite like to sort of toy with their food. Qatar with steamed dumplings. Well done, Richie. Leon, you're about to lose your manager, I think. So maybe that'll make a difference. Is this Saibari going to come off for Rahimi? Are they just going to keep him? They're probably not going to go to 2 up front, are they? They're probably going to rest somebody and just bring some fresh legs on. Crab Rangoon. Yeah. Who does he play for? Queen's Park, Richie, I think. Oh, look, that Morocco player, that's a shambles. Go on, score here now, Scotland. Go on. No, it's not a penalty. The ref had spotted it straight away. McTominay. That's there was the two moves there. They're shambles. The first one's the Morocco player who goes down, trying to claim he's been fouled in the middle of the park, and it was not a foul. But McTominay there, what a waste! What a waste! The ref was right on it, Josh. That's the only thing I'll say. He was looking straight at it, and he immediately said no foul, like he was waiting. It's like he knew he's going to go down here, and he saw him go down, and that's why he so quickly could wave it away. So let's see what the replay does, because obviously they will be reviewing it. But I'll be surprised if that's a pen. Morocco are going to make 3 subs, in fact. Here's a chance. Come on, McTominay. Oh, Lyndon Dykes. That's utter tripe. Utter tripe. He had a... Let's have a look. Here's the... Nah. Not for me. Not for me. No, in fact, he pulls. He almost does pull out. It's a dive. It's funny how everyone said McSlip and McDive. Soy Sauce FC. Very good, Ruby. Very good. So El Canous, Brahim Diaz, and somebody else has gone off. It must be Saibari. Is that the sort of analyst ref, Richie? Because yeah, I'm not convinced. That's a better run. That's a much better run. That was Hendry stepping out of the back line. There you go. Here we go. Scotland into the side netting. Oh, I think Chadi Riyad has just pulled off an unbelievable tackle there. What a left leg that is. Ah. Oh. Wow. Scotland have a corner. Oh, Lyndon Dykes is just, he's crap, isn't he? He's crap. He's asking for a pen. He's asking for a pen there. Like, what are you doing? What a dreadful footballer. Yeah. Scotland are having a go. Yeah, it's been a long watch, this one, Leon, hasn't it? So I was saying before, I thought that Morocco might have fancied this and just gone and that's 1-2 or 3-0 quite convincingly, but they got that one, and then they had a little chance straight after that Gunn saved with his foot. And other than that, they have been a bit underwhelming for me. Here goes McGinn. He's going to look for a foul. Here he is. He's waiting for a touch. Puts a good ball in. Scott McTominay tried a scissor volley, and I think he kicked his own player in the head. Oh. Another Morocco player diving for a tiny touch after the ball had gone. Yeah, that's a great ball. Oh, well done, Gunn. Quick off his line. I do like Angus Gunn. Do like him. Somebody's going to have a very decent goalkeeper there. He's not perfect, he's not Rushworth type of level. He's not that, but he is a good all-round keeper. Somebody needs to take responsibility for Scotland. They passed the ball side to side to nobody's brave enough to either. Here goes Gannon Doak. Oh, it's a rubbish ball. However, McTominay trying to make something happen back to goal. Bono is gone down to what? Right. What's the goalie done here? So he's jumped for the ball, landed. It's a good block from Buadi on McTominay. What are they doing here? Not sure. Yeah, McTominay's tried a silly scissors volley there. That was never going to be this. They're never going to score. There's the Loch Ness Drogba is coming on. Ross Stewart of Southampton. For McGinn? No. Maybe. You've given Ross Stewart like 2 minutes to do something. Like what? The Moroccan player there has gone down. Right. He's gone down, looked at the ref, waited 10 seconds, and then decided he needs to roll over again. Right. What a. Ah. Right. Have Scotland got it in them? How long is that going to be? It's got to be 5 minutes at least, hasn't there? You're still in the game. Go and get a draw. Go on. 6 minutes of added time. Steve Clark brave enough? Is it the Scotland way? He was given the freedom of the racecourse, Richie, you're right. Not quite the freedom that we afforded Barry Bannon, but is Barry Bannon Scottish? He wouldn't have been a bad person to take to a World Cup. Is he? Have I made that up? I'm sure he's Scottish, isn't he? 6 has become the new 4, Liz. So it always used to be 4 minutes at the end of a game, and now it's becoming 6. Oh, look, Bono is magically all right now. 3. What's happened to the 8-second rule, referee? Seems to have conveniently forgotten that they're only supposed to have 8 seconds. Oh, that was naughty. That was a lovely naughty turn. Gannon Doak needs to do something. Gannon Doak needs to do something. Come on. Come on. Give him the ball. What is that pass? Is that Hendry? No. Yeah, this might be the second if they fancy it. Who was that? Who gave that ball away? Absolutely dreadful. That's a good save from Angus Gunn. Don't think he gave it, did he? I think he got his hand on that. Where the right back is, Hakimi, in like the number 10 position there. Crazy rotation. Ask and you shall receive, Richie. Ask and you shall receive. There you go. There's his heat map. That's a right back, folks. Look how often he is. First and foremost, look how often he is in the opposition's half. In fact, the biggest red area is in the opposition's half. Secondly, look how often he is on the opposite side of the pitch in the final third, right? But thirdly, look how often he is in and around the 18-yard box. And that is the right back, folks. I'd just lump it forward now if I was Scotland. Just hoof. Ask him a different question. You haven't really, play a bit more British and European. Go long, force it right down their throat to Lyndon Dykes. And let's see how they handle that. In fact, they didn't handle that, and Scotland have got half a sniff. Oh, McTominay gives it away. Switches on here if Morocco want it. Switches at the back post. Here we go. Is it over? No, he's taken too long. He's cut back inside, and he's shot wide. After all that. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name, by the way. We're just going to call him number 21 because he has got a surname that is like, ugh. Come on, stick it up. Stick it down their throat. Oh, we're going to get a corner. Scotland are going to have a corner here. Chaddy Riyad's going mad. I don't know why you're going mad. Oh, he's trying to claim a foul. Give over. This is it. Scotland have to do two things here. One is score. The second thing is don't give away a free kick. Don't give away a cheap free kick. It's a good ball. Yeah, well defended. Oh, this might finish it. This might finish it. That's a yellow card. There's the full time. He hadn't blown the whistle. The TV was saying that he'd blown the whistle, and he hadn't blown the whistle. The Scotland players were going nuts, wanting a penalty or something, but I didn't see anything. What did we learn from that game? I'm not sure. I was really underwhelmed with Morocco, especially after getting the early goal. Scotland didn't have enough of a go for me in the second half. I'd have liked to have had a bit more of a go personally, but like Leon said, maybe they were thinking, well, don't concede 2-3 goals because we might be there or thereabouts in the third place spot. So maybe there's an element of that. Richie wants to keep going. That game's. I don't enjoy watching this Brazil side, Richie. It's not a like a classic side, is it? They don't play that free flowing football that Brazil are famous for or anything. So yeah, not a game I'd like to stream at 1:30 in the morning. That's what I would say about that. Although I think I might do 1 or 2 games tomorrow. I'm not sure what we've got planned actually in the day, but I think I'd quite like to see that Netherlands-Sweden game. I want to see how the Swedes play because, they had a good result the other day, didn't they? Let's see how they get on, and let's see what the Netherlands are doing, because obviously they're that typical side, aren't they? That have got really good players at top clubs, and yet they don't seem to put it together as an international side, do they? So Crescencio Somerville might be going to Man United. Van Hecker's just moved, hasn't he? Van der Ven playing out of position. Dumfries has just moved to Real Madrid. So I think that'll be an interesting. Those two games tomorrow are interesting. I think that we might have a sniff around them. I think that's the thing to do. Let's beat the transfer. Richie wants to beat the. What did we do that time? Did we do 10 hours? We did 10 hours on that transfer window. Yeah. No, go and enjoy your morning, evening, or night, everybody. And let's if you're around tomorrow, we'll do at least 1, maybe 2 of those games tomorrow. I think that's the thing to do. Yeah, they normally are, Liz, but let's see if they've got any signs of being any different. Right, go about your day, everybody. Enjoy your dinner, and I'll see you. We'll